Hello, my name's Scott. In this video I'm going to cover all the basics to help you get started with your WordUp JoyeTech Ego 2 electronic cigarette upgrade kit. You may be wondering what an electronic cigarette is, so let me quickly demonstrate. Now at first glance it may appear that I'm smoking. In fact I'm exhaling a vapour. There's no burning, no flame and no tobacco in this product. However, it does contain nicotine, and nicotine in its raw form is actually classed as a poison. Now that all sounds very scary, but as long as you use it in a safe and responsible manner, you have nothing to worry about. Always keep it out of the reach of children. If you get it onto your hands, your skin in general, or in your mouth, don't panic, just simply rinse it off. Now let's get started and show you exactly what comes with the WordUp JoyeTech Ego 2 electronic cigarette upgrade kit. When you receive your WordUp JoyeTech Ego 2 electronic cigarette upgrade kit, it's going to come in a presentation box like this. Open up the lid and inside you'll find two JoyeTech Ego T2 650 mAh manual batteries and two JoyeTech Ego cone-shaped atomizers. Underneath this section you'll also find the following items. A user manual which I advise you read before use, 5 JoyeTech pre-filled and reusable cartridges of various nicotine strength, a USB charger, a USB wall charging adapter, a black Delrin drip tip, a soft carrying pouch and a 15ml bottle of kosher USP grade handmade e-liquid that has been manufactured in the USA and available in a flavour and strength of your choice. Before you start to use the WordUp JoyeTech Ego 2, it's important to first fully charge the battery. Here we have the USB charger. On one end you'll find a connection for the battery and on top a charging status light. A red light indicates that the battery is charging and a solid green light indicates that the battery is fully charged. On the other end you'll find a male USB plug, and this can be inserted into any female USB port such as that found on a PC or games console, or alternatively you can also use the USB wall charging adapter. Take the battery and carefully screw it into the charger. The charging status light will now turn red to indicate that the battery is charging, and you should leave it on charge until the light turns to a solid green colour. A solid green colour indicates that charging is now complete. Now the battery is fully charged, we can begin to assemble the JoyeTech Ego 2. It's made up of 3 parts. You have the manual battery, the cone-shaped atomizer and the pre-filled cartridge. The cartridge will eventually run dry, but can be refilled with your chosen e-liquid by simply dripping e-liquid onto the top of the filling material and repeating until it will no longer soak in. Here we have the JoyeTech Ego T2 manual battery. On top you'll find a female connection, and going around the outside 4 slots have been cut out. This is to allow for airflow. On the side is the manual button. Each time you inhale, you will press and hold this down. To turn the battery on, tap the button quickly 5 times. Each time you inhale, press and hold the button down. When not in use, turn the battery off by once again quickly tapping the button 5 times. The JoyeTech Ego T2 battery also has 2 different voltage settings. A standard voltage represented by a white light and a high voltage represented by an orange light. To switch between the 2 different modes, first make sure the battery is turned off, then press and hold the button down for around 5 seconds. The light will then flash 3 times to indicate that the change has taken place. From there you can once again tap the button quickly 5 times to turn the battery on, and then vape as normal by pressing and holding the button down. To revert back to the original voltage setting, once again make sure the battery is turned off, then press and hold the button down for around 5 seconds. The light will then flash 3 times to indicate that the change has taken place. Here we have the Ego cone-shaped atomizer. On one end you'll find a male connection, and if you look carefully on the inside you can see a stainless steel mesh wick. Underneath that wick is a heating coil. The wick will draw liquid from the cartridge, feed it to the coil, and once it reaches the coil it then becomes vaporised. The battery and atomizer screw together, and the cartridge fits into the top and presses firmly into place. Your WordUp eSig.com JoyeTech Ego 2 is now fully assembled and ready to be used. So by now you should have a fully charged battery and a fully assembled JoyeTech Ego 2. The key to getting good vapour is to take long controlled inhales. The longer you inhale for, the more vapour you'll produce. Let me demonstrate. Also, try not to keep the vapour held inside your lungs for too long. The longer you hold it in for, the less vapour you'll get on the exhale. Nicotine gets absorbed by the body almost immediately. You therefore gain no advantage by holding it inside your lungs for more than 1 or 2 seconds. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any further questions, please contact the WordUp eSig.com customer support team. Thank you for watching and goodbye.